It's summertime, and you know what that means.
I can't stand this.
Another new season of anime. Why does that sound familiar? Spring was a nice cool breeze with a variety of series. The calm before the storm that is this season's lineup. 104 days of summer anime and wait, this sounds familiar too. What? July is almost upon us, kickstarting the jam-packed season of summer anime. From season 2s of Don Don, My Dress Up Darling, Call of the Night, to new anticipated anime like Gachiakuta in the summer Hikaru died, and Rent-a-Girlfriend season 4. Great, because if you didn't get enough of Shiunji Family Children, the Miyajima slop carries over to summer as well. As much fun dunking on Rent-a-Girlfriend is, especially right now, I'd rather talk about one of the shows I'm most looking forward to. And hopefully, my mental doesn't crumble in the process. Get that BetterHelp ready, guys. We're talking about Takopi today. I've always known about this manga ever since the first chapter premiered on Jump Plus in 2021. Constantly seeing the titular character on Twitter, not knowing the context of the manga itself. My initial thoughts were, "Aw, he's so adorable." Immediately after, I peeped the title. Oh no, you not about to get me with the old bait and switch. Not today, my nigga. Originally serialized in Shonen Jump Plus from 2021 to 2022, Takopi's original sin is what launched Taizan 5's name in the manga landscape, also earning him an opportunity for a weekly series in Jump's magazine with the Ichinose family's deadly sins. He really loves sins. For some reason, I never checked either series out. Until now. And I regret every single minute. Not because it was bad, but because there's no surprise for me now. Which is why I only read the first 3 chapters. Guys, this is without a doubt the darkest WTF show airing this summer. Takopi is an alien from the Happy Planet. His mission? To find a person who's down on their luck and make them smile. Insert Shizuka, a somewhat depressed girl who is constantly bullied by her classmates, whom he meets one random day. Takopi will do whatever it takes to complete his mission and make Shizuka smile by any means necessary. And when I say any means, I mean any means. Judging from the basic synopsis, you may be thinking, this isn't dark at all, what are you talking about? My rebuttal? Yeah, it's pretty fucking dark. I'm gonna delve into spoiler territory, so in case you were gonna watch the anime, you can skip to this time code and you'll be just fine. I'm warning you, this is your last chance, alright? This time code, skip to it, now. Final warning, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Shizuka isn't a very emotive character due to her situation. The only time we really see her smile in chapter 1 is through her interactions with her dog, Chappie. When seeing this, it only inspires Takopi to go harder with showcasing his happy gadgets, like one that lets you fly, and a camera, which plays a key role in the early story. But she's reluctant in using them. Her family life is pretty much non-existent. The mom is always away on business, and she doesn't have a dad, at least she doesn't know that at this point. As the chapter progresses, her being bullied increases, and you can clearly see it all over her bruised and tattered body. Also, at this point, Chappie, the only light in Shizuka's life, hasn't been seen in days. Takopi's last hope is a happy ribbon, a gadget that if you wrap it around 2 people's pinkies, in this case, Shizuka and her bully, Marina, they'll instantly become friends. This surprisingly gets Shizuka to try it out, but something's off. Takopi hasn't seen Shizuka in hours, which prompts him to go to her house. He opens that door to find out Shizuka hung herself from the ceiling, using, you guessed it, his friendship ribbon. I told you that this manga's dark. This is in chapter 1. We're in chapter 1 still. Now, I done warned you in the beginning, so I'm not responsible for your therapy bill afterwards. Since Takopi is from space, he's not cultured in earthly customs. Majority of the chapter up until this point is him slowly learning through monologues. This, along with poking her dead body, is how he learns about the concept of suicide. I think just seeing the body is clear enough, Takopi. On a lighter note, remember the happy camera from earlier? How I said it'll play a key part in the early story? Well, It's also a time machine with the power of traveling back in time of whatever picture you took, reversing any effects of what just happened. Takopi then vows to never leave Shizuka's side ever again. Just in case you forgot, this is only chapter 1. This is just the tip of the iceberg of the whirlwind that is Takopi's original sin, and it only gets crazier. Like another incident with the camera. Remember the camera? Well, 2 chapters later, in the forbidden part of the forest, red flag number 1. If you ever see a sign with this kanji in anime, just know some bullshit is about to occur. You know that good old Tachi Iri Kinshi? Yeah, just know it's about to get serious. Anyway, he tries to use the camera on Marina to stop her from bullying Shizuka again. Turns out the battery died and he kills her. Then, surprisingly, Shizuka is in awe of Takopi's powers, causing her to smile. Then Naoki, another classmate of Shizuka, who was following the girls, pops up. And because Shizuka would get sent to juvie for murder to prevent this, Takopi disguises himself as Marina using his memory box to cover up the incident. And in case you weren't keeping up, this is still the first 4 chapters. When meeting Naoki, we keep cutting to a random panel of pancakes. Come to find out it's related to his older brother Junya being the more loved sibling, and how his mother would starve him if he didn't get perfect test scores as a quote-unquote punishment game. All because his brother gets perfect scores. At some point she gives up and finally makes him her pancakes. But not because he finally got 100, she just gives up on Naoki since he isn't giving it his all academically. So all the parents in this world are pieces of shit. Cool, got it. Now, in case you weren't keeping up, this is now the first volume. What kind of twisted shit is this? Taizan 5, you a sick nigga, my guy. In my opinion, the production team has done a phenomenal job in not spoiling any of these events in the PVs, giving the illusion of a lighthearted series. I mean, the manga is only 2 volumes, so it is extremely easy to do so. But don't get it confused. This is the darkest show to air this season, and the fact that it kicks off summer 2025 is kinda disrespectful. You just gonna fuck up my feast with this deceptive appetizer off rip? This was not how it was advertised on the menu. It looked like a cool little something. Not too much, so I gave it a try. Now I'm pissed off. If you do plan on watching this anime, don't go into it thinking you're gonna get some happy, feel-good slice of life. Expect Poon Poon Light. Honestly, if you were a little hesitant on reading Poon Poon because of what you've heard and you wanted to warm yourself up to it, I'd recommend reading or watching Takopi. That's how I view it as, a shonen oyasumi Poon Poon. But because of the stacked lineup, I feel this might get overlooked by bigger, more anticipated releases. So if you can, give it a try. Totally irrelevant, but it's funny the first letters of each word spell TOS for the potential TOS of any reactions posted on YouTube. But yeah, that's the end of the video. This wasn't supposed to be a long video, I just wanted to talk about it because I'm pretty sure people aren't going to be tuning into this, and like I said, it might get overshadowed by all of the other big releases this season, so I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on it, you know? But what do you think of Takopi's original sin? Based on my explanation, does this anime interest you? What anime are you looking forward to most this season? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you rock with the video, leave a like and subscribe. Till next time, deuces.
I don't need no one else. With you, don't need no one else. Round her, regular